Okay, we are here in the Philippines, got to San Roque, and it was a hassle. Planes delayed, storms, ticket agents did not know anything. I've never had so much bad luck going to a place in all my days of travel. We left Kansas, heading to Chicago, where we were going to get transferred over to a flight that would go to San Francisco, meet up with my daughter Andrea. Then from the flight from San Francisco was one way right to Manila. Well, flying into Chicago, there were storms and the airport closed down. Really? So the pilot circled. We still had plenty of time. He was circling. He comes in and says, well, we got to go to Peoria, I believe it was. They need gas. Okay. So we land in Peoria. It looks like they're going to do a gas and go. If they did that, we'd have plenty of time. And the truck came out, gassed up. Next thing you know, maintenance light came on. So he's like, okay, we're going to be here for a while. We got to call a maintenance guy and get them out there. Hour goes by. Yeah, we haven't gotten hold of the maintenance guy. He hasn't come out. So we're more or less going to be deplaning and going into the Peoria airport. And that's it. I started with that. We're in the Peoria airport. About 3 hours go by, and okay, you can get on the plane. But by this time, our flight from Chicago to San Francisco has left already. So we get to Chicago, and as soon as we get off the plane, there's a guy there at the end of the ramp there. And I asked him, I said, okay, who do we speak to about getting rebooked on another flight? And he just hands me a number, says, here, call this number. I was like, what? I said, wait a minute. We're going to Manila. Our bags are on the plane. Where are we going? No, call this number. He just hands me a ticket. United, that was the worst customer service I've ever had from you guys. He wants me to call the 1-800 number. All right. Call the 1-800 number. Wait. About a half an hour on the waiting thing there and tell them what's going on. Give them our where we're going. They look at it and they say, yeah, okay, we can't get you out until the next day. And it'll be 24 hours. No, that ain't going to happen. Give us a flight, the earliest one heading to Manila so we can get over there. Oh, okay, we got one. It's about 13 hours away the next day in the morning. And it would be going to Japan. All right, how are our bags getting there? Because our bags were ticketed from Manila. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Your bags will fly all the way to Manila, no problem. You'll change planes in Manila, in Japan, and then head to Manila. Sounded easy enough. All right, so we wait around, and she wanted me to, I can give you $150 compensation and some meal vouchers and some other things. She gave me the meal vouchers, and, oh, we can get you a hotel in Chicago. No, I don't want a hotel in Chicago. So we waited. The United Lounge opened up in the morning. I went and said, okay, guys, we're kind of stuck here. Can I get a ticket to come in? A day pass. So we got a couple of day passes, got something to eat, and we also hung out there. And the one lady there helped us out a lot. She actually upgraded one of our tickets there for a extended seat. You know, we got more leg room going to Japan. And she even said that it looks like you'll go into Japan, change planes, and then head over to Manila. And I said, okay, our bags will follow? Oh, yes. Get on the plane, head over there, head into Japan. And as soon as we land in Japan, we're at Haneda International Airport. It wasn't Tokyo. It was in Narita. So all of a sudden we hear on the announcement, William and Janice, blah, blah, blah. Can you please meet the agent at the gate? Okay, so I figured they'd find our bags and we'd be good to go and get us right onto the plane. Nope. What they told us was that we have to collect our bags and then we have to get a bus ticket and then head over to Narita, because Narita was where the plane was going from. It was called Jetstar, I think they were, and they were heading to Manila. So we didn't know anything about this. We got there, we got our bags, we started going through customs, and they asked for a QR code. No, we don't have a QR code. We're going to Manila. So we got to fill out all the paperwork to get out of there. Oh, great, fine. Fill it all out, and the agent at the gate there gave us some paperwork for a bus ticket. They didn't say where to get these bus tickets. There was a area that said buses. Okay, so I went over there, and I thought we were going on ANA, but we're going on this Jetstar or I think it was Jetstar. I figured asked the information people, and they said, no, you're going to this Jetstar one, not ANA. They're over in the Narita airport. Okay, so we go over to the bus ticketing people and tell them what's going on, and they want to charge us X amount of dollars to get to Narita. And I was like, no, they gave us this ticket. So they look at it, go back and forth, and said, oh, okay, here it is. Your bus leaves in a little while. Make sure you're on the bus, or else it'll be another hour or so, or something like that. All of our bags were on the push carts. We go out there, we find what column or door that they're going out of. Great, and the bus pulls up. We put all our bags on there, and it should have been about an hour ride. It wasn't, because by the time we got to Tokyo, it was, guess what? It was end of work. And so the expressways were bumper to bumper. I swear I felt like it was on the Long Island Expressway. We didn't move. It was over 2 hours before we got to Narita. And so they just dropped us off at terminal. They told us it was terminal 2, terminal 1, 2, I think it was terminal 3. Terminal 3, they dropped us off at Narita. And, okay, we got the bags off the bus, put them in the carts again. First we had to find carts. Put them in there. And then running through the airport trying to find this Jetstar. So when we get to Jetstar, they were ready to close. They were ready to get out of there. It was late, and come to find out that, oh, we missed it, and you have to come back tomorrow and rebook or go see United. And I was like, United is the one that caused this problem, lady. I need to get to Manila. Where is United? Oh, United's in Terminal 1. Okay. How far is that? Well, you got to go out, take the bus. I said, no, I'm not taking a bus. Please call somebody. They were, in Narita there, they were closing up for the day. There wasn't even information people. And so again, we were stuck in Narita airport, and United unresponsive. The ticket agent at Jetstar did get us confirmed on a Philippine Airlines flight from United. They gave us the information there. And United didn't offer us anything. No compensation, no place to sleep. And again, this is, United, you failed us. So we're in the terminal and looking around, let's get a place to sleep. I don't care what I'm going to pay. I find this place on the Google Maps, and it's like right across the street. And I'm like, okay, but it has a 1-star rating. Let me go find out how bad this place is. We were just tired. So I go over there. You got to go over, up, down, through the escalator, this one here. It was just, it was like a maze. So I get over there and find out it's a capsule hotel. I knew Janice was not going to be too happy about that. Men on one side, women on the other. You never meet in the middle. I didn't like it. I said, can I see the place? And no, you can't see. I was like, oh, I was pissed. All right, get back to her. I said, she's saying, let's get a place. We don't care how much it is. Go out to the taxi stand. One taxi guy says, I tell him, hey, bring us to this hotel here. Do you have a reservation? No, we don't. We'll get one when we get there. No, we got to get a reservation. Come back, tell her. I say, this is bull. Go back out there again, see another taxi driver and say, listen, don't have a reservation for these hotels. Just bring us there. If you have to drive us around until we find a hotel. So, put everything into his car. He had a small car, and we had a huge amount of luggage. Okay, so get to the hotel, which was about, I don't know, maybe at least 10-15 minutes away. It was pretty near Narita Airport. And get out. I go into the desk there. I said, do you have a room available? He says, yes, sir. Do you have a reservation? I said, no. I said, we're no reservations. We're stuck at the hotel. We're stuck at the airport, and I'd like a hotel room. I don't care what it is, what price, more or less, at that point in time. And so he says, yes, we do got one, X amount of yen. I didn't care. So we got that. Bags out. The room was clean. It was small. It was Japanese style. They had, I don't know if they were twin beds. They were small beds. Two of us couldn't have fit in it. Maybe she could fit two people in the bed there, but they had two of them there, and there was like just enough room for your luggage at the end of the foot of the bed there, and you put the luggage in between the bed and the wall. That was it. No room. The bathroom was the same way. Small bathroom. We were soaking wet from traveling. We needed the showers. So first we had to figure out the shower system, how to turn stuff on. And it took a little while, and it worked. Went downstairs, got some food to eat from this 124-hour snack place. I just pointed at the stuff there. They had sodas and everything and some hot food and like almost looked like biscuits or so. They were, believe it or not, those were good there. And then we said, okay, can you put it in a bag so we can bring it up? And he says, so many yen. I was like, okay, no, we're not paying for a bag, which I understand. I know Japanese are, they're high on this recycling thing. And if you don't need a bag, you don't take a bag. Okay, so I had to make arrangements before when I was in Chicago, I had to make arrangements. We were going to stop off in Manila. We'd take another flight, so I changed the flights on Cebu International. So when I got back to the room in Tokyo, I tried to change the flight reservations we had to go to Tacloban from Cebu, and it wouldn't allow me to do anything. It wouldn't change it, and so we kind of lost money there because I had to buy one-way tickets from Manila straight into Tacloban. And we weren't staying over. Our plans, so we lost the hotel reservation in Manila. We lost the flights in Manila going to Tacloban. So next morning we got up. They actually had a bus service. It was pretty neat. They put us on the bus that went to Narita. We got there early, real early, because we wanted to be more or less first in line. We were actually second in line. And so we're waiting for Philippine Airlines to open up. They open the gates up somewhat there. We start filtering in. They're still setting up stuff. And then from there, the people come over and they introduce themselves and they all bow, very respectfully there. And so, okay, next in line. We get up there and I say my name and they say, no, you don't have a reservation. I was like, what? I was ready to lose it. The wife was ready to lose it. I said, no, United was supposed to have booked this. We were stuck here. We're stuck in Chicago. And I gave him the little piece of paper that Jetstar had put the stuff on there. And he starts looking and typing on the thing there. He says, oh, sir, here it is. My apologies. And I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. Because it was horrendous, being stuck in so many different airports. And so we got that taken care of. We got our luggage there, checked in all of our luggage. Everything was there. We're going to pick it up in Manila. And Philippine Airlines, they got us to Manila in Terminal, what one was it? Terminal 1. Philippine Airlines is now coming in into Terminal 1. We had to transfer over to Terminal 3. I know where the buses are, so I've already done that before. So we got our luggage, went through immigration, passport stamped. The wife is going to have to go and do the QR code going out because she's a Filipino citizen, even though she's dual. I don't understand why she has to do that, but we're not taking any chances. Got our luggage, got to the bus place for the transfer. Bus came in, put the luggage on there. Everybody crammed it on. Got to Terminal 3, unloaded, got to Cebu, and we were ready to go. Tickets are more or less ready. We tried getting any refund. We went to the Cebu, I guess, support center there in Terminal 3, and they said, no, sorry, you kind of lost that money. And I was like, we're done. We're done with it right now. We just wanted to get here to the house. Got on the plane for Cebu Pacific, got into Tacloban, and the wife's parents met us. The wife's daughter met us. My daughter met us there because she got here before we did. And so we actually had a van pick us up, everything in there, and it was just to the point we were tired. Got in the van. All I remember was driving to San Juanico Bridge. It was night out, and if you've ever seen the San Juanico Bridge at night, it's very beautiful. I wanted to see that, get a picture of it, but I passed out. And then about 5-10 minutes before we got here to San Roque, I kind of woke up. And usually the ride is about maybe 2.5, 3 hours. We were that tired. We just went right out. So that was our trip getting here. I'm just wondering what it's like going to get back. I just hope it ain't the same. But we're here now. We're enjoying the place. As you can see, it's low tide. Tides are coming in. I'm just kind of doing beach combing and kind of catching up on some stuff here. And it is what it is. It just took us extra amount of time, extra amount of money. When I get back, I can't file anything with United because I have to finish the trip first. So I've got to get back to the States, and they also owe me for when I tried leaving Salt Lake. Their plane got delayed and got me a knockoff in Denver. I would have been staying in Denver. And so at least they put me up for a hotel, but there's a couple of rules and regulations that they now have to follow. So I hope it follows through with international flights and doing that. It was horrendous. United, you just left us at airports. You didn't offer us anything. The one agent in Chicago, oh, just here, call this number. What about our bag? Oh, here, call this number. There wasn't anybody there. It's everything closed up. And then again in Narita, it's, they closed up, no information. And if it wasn't for the people at Jetstar, the girls there, I may have taken it out on them. I'm sorry if I did. It wasn't meant to. I was just frustrated. And they got us, on a flight. And it's time to relax. And that's all I'm doing. Doing a little beach combing right now and going to relax. So that was our adventure. I will try and post some more and probably get out to the island later on with my daughter there, and you can get out and see the breakers there. But Fiesta is hitting off. They got chicken fights. My wife's brother, he's in the fights there. I know I can't post them on YouTube because of certain regulations, and so they're not going to happen. But we'll see what happens there. He's got a couple of chickens in the fight there. So, all right, folks. Put any comments below if you know anything to do with United and how to fix things. Please let me know if you know contact numbers, because I'm going to be, they just left us and it wasn't right. So, all right, I'll talk to you then.